welcome back to Life After Neverland. I'm headed out to get Enzo maybe a Halloween costume. I'm gonna be looking around. But anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about BB. So as soon as I'm done driving to my location, we'll chit chat, okay? No such luck in finding Enzo an awesome Halloween costume. Everything that I could find was super cheesy, so I guess I'm gonna continue my search on Amazon. Before we get started talking about BB, you guys, of course, we would love it if you guys would hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Each video that you watch, if you'd be willing to hit that like button, it definitely helps us out a lot, and we do appreciate all of our new subscribers. We're truly grateful for you. We have an Instagram account if you guys want to check us out there, and we just opened up a Twitch account, so we'd love to see you there too. But let's talk about BB. And even though I didn't get a costume, I did get these fabulous glasses I thought you guys would like. Anyways, this week we know Christmas went home. And I don't think any of us were surprised about that. Her fate was definitely sealed when her and Tyler decided to make that big move and attempt to get Nicole out. And I know I said in my last video that no one really tried to get Nicole out because I think it was a lost effort due to Enzo. Thank you very much. We'll talk about Enzo later. Anyways, as far as Christmas goes and her gameplay, I'd love to know what you guys think. If she fared better this season than she did in BB19 when she had a cast. She had a lot of missed opportunities in that season, so I was glad to see Christmas back and see her try to play the game. I know a lot of people have very strong feelings about Christmas, but I wanted her to have the opportunity to give it another try. It's kind of bizarre to me. She made it into the final 3 almost because she was a sitting duck in her season before, and then she made it to the final 4 here. So I think she did a pretty decent job without a cast, even though some of her wins were by default. But I'd love to know what you guys think about Christmas's game. If you're kind of like, whatever, sayonara, or if you thought she did better this season and you were glad that she at least had an opportunity to give the game another shot. So now that we're in the final 3, let's talk about Enzo. What do you guys think about Enzo's game? There's so many people online that absolutely adore Enzo, and I completely understand why. He's extremely likable, he's quirky, and he's made this season fun to watch. He is the light that has happened during this season when it's been really, really not very entertaining. So I definitely want to give that to Enzo, but like I said in my last episode, I'm really not excited about Enzo's game. I feel like he has helped Cody get along. He hasn't made any of the big moves that he says that he wants to do, and I really don't see him making a big move here in the end, and I don't think that that deserves a win. Enzo's gameplay is literally buttering up all the other house guests so he can get as far along in the game that he can, and he has. He truly has. I'd like to see Enzo make one big move here in the end so I can gain some respect for him. And I think Danny even said something like that. On a side note, Danny was being a huge bee, was she not, in this last episode? She went off on Kevin. I was like, what is wrong with you? I think she's extremely bitter when it comes to Nicole. Danny is showing her horns, no doubt. For me, if I lived in the BB house, someone like Enzo would be intimidating to me. I would never know if anything that he was saying to me was actually the truth. For example, he spent all this time telling us in the DR and telling Christmas that he was going to do everything he could to keep her because he really wants Nicole out. And then on the other end, you see him talking to Cody and Nicole and basically saying that the 3 of them are going together to the final 3 while Christmas is in the other room and can hear everything that they're saying. What's your real MO, Enzo? What is it? I don't really like it. And then we have Nicole. Now Nicole, some of the personal decisions that she's made in this game in regards to the other house guests, I have not been a big fan of, especially in the beginning. I felt like she was being very petty, and I felt that she was being very immature, plain and simple. But as far as her gameplay goes, I think Nicole is a great player. I really do. I think it's interesting that she's played the same exact game yet a 3rd time, and she's going to make it here all the way to the end. I also see her manifesting, which is kind of funny in a way. I was like, oh my gosh, Nicole is totally feeling herself. I just like watching Nicole maneuver herself through the game here in the end. Will Nicole win this game? Can Nicole win over Cody? If Nicole cuts Cody, you guys, if she cuts Cody, Nicole needs to win. And that's the move that Nicole needs to make in order to win for the 2nd time in a row. Can she do it? Please, Nicole, please do it. I honestly would love it. These glasses are not staying on my face. They're just like, whatever. They're still fun, no? This season with Cody reminds me of that one person that's on a typical team. And in my case, the only teams I've been on are dance teams. There's always that one girl on the team that just everything is so easy for her. She gets everything. She wins everything. All eyes are on her. You know the type of people that I'm talking about. It seems easy for them. It seems like they just kind of sit back and things fall in their lap. That's what it seems like for Cody. It almost seems like he's just been kind of laying here with his arms crossed, kind of having a little bit of an attitude about this and that, being a grump, complaining. You know, Nicole said he's been really, really fun in the house. Well, the only time I had a lot of fun was watching them do their eyebrows, trim their eyebrows the other night. Other than that, what has Cody really done that's been all that fun? Either way, Cody is an amazing competitor. 1000%. He does play a good game, and ultimately he's gonna win because he's that guy. Now, Tyler said something interesting. Tyler said it's his game to lose. So I'd like to know if Tyler is correct, and I'd like to see that. I want Tyler to be right because right now, I never thought I'd say this, I'm actually rooting for Nicole. Let me know in the comments section who you guys are rooting for and take personal feelings out of it. Who's actually playing the best game in your opinion? I want to know. And we can all have different opinions, you guys. Let's not attack each other because even if your opinion is different than mine, it's still interesting. And I definitely want to know what you think, okay? So you guys, here are where the spoilers are coming on in your way. Okay. They did the HOH competition. Are you ready to hear about this? There was a lot of spinning, there was a lot of banging up against the wall, and nausea with some of the house guests. And are you ready to hear who won the first HOH competition here in this final heat? It was Nicole Franzel. Yeah, Enzo fell off first, then Cody, and Nicole was left standing. So that means in this next competition, it's going to be Enzo against Cody. And I honestly do not see Enzo beating Cody in a comp that is physical or mental. I really don't. I'd be very surprised if that was the case. And then, of course, in the end, then if it works out that way, then it'll be Nicole against Cody. So this is definitely going to be an interesting weekend. I think that the second competition will probably be either maybe Saturday. If not, it'll definitely be on Sunday. So what do you guys think? Do you think Enzo is going to be able to beat Cody in this next comp? What do you guys think? Or do you think basically what's going to end up happening is Enzo's next? He's going to be headed home, and we've got Nicole and Cody in the final two. As I said before, you guys, I feel like Enzo sealed his fate by not making any of the big moves that he said he wanted to do. And I agree with Christmas. He settled for third place, and that's what he's going to end up getting. That's what he's going to end up getting. Now, what would be sad in the end, if it is Cody's game to lose, like Tyler says, then wouldn't it be really sad if the jury did not vote for Nicole after she worked so hard this entire season up against Cody, who basically had it super easy this entire season? Who do you guys want to win this season? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, you guys, thank you so much for your subscriptions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your positive comments. I cannot wait till this finale is done. We can sit and we can chit chat all about it. Now, don't forget that on October 29th, the day after the season finale of BB, we are going to be chit-chatting with TV Talks with Tom and It's Me, Breely. We're going to have a wonderful live event for you guys to come and join us and chit-chat about everything that happened this season. And we can't wait to talk to you about it and connect with you. Okay? I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye.